It's day 81 and time to weigh in. Now, Margaret in Rockport, New York, Herc weighed in and she's lost 20 pounds. Judy from Cudahy, Wisconsin has lost 31 pounds. And Nancy in Buffalo, New York has lost 170 pounds. Congratulations to all of you. I wonder how you're adjusting to the feeling of being a whole lot thinner. I looked up the word adjusting in the dictionary. Adjust. To move or change something slightly, Evan adjusts the picture on the wall. Adjustable. To get used to something new and different. Being thinner does take some getting used to. One person described it to me this way. She said, it's kind of like moving to live in a house that has walls of glass. All of a sudden people are noticing me, talking to me and including me in a way that they never did before. Now I'm the center of attention. I feel sort of exposed to the world, whereas before when I was overweight, it was more like living in a big dark house with drapes over all the windows so that no one could see in. I was able to hide away inside and live in a private kind of isolation. Isolated by the protective wall of fat I've built around myself. Now that this wall of fat is crumbling away, there's a lot of adjusting to do. One of the good things about daily meal is that your weight loss is gradual. So you have a chance to adjust as you go along. And the more you do your daily exercise, the more in touch you will feel with your new body shaped as it appears. Now, lots of you has written to me about buying new clothes. One nurse said, and Eric, it's so strange when I go shopping. I automatically go to the larger sizes and forget I can now buy from the regular size racks. Also, belts. Wow. I never even thought of wearing a belt before, and I found one I liked, and it was a medium. It wasn't even large. Gosh, it felt fantastic. This is called getting your mind to catch up with your body, adjusting to an amazing change. I mean, look at one of your before pictures, and look at where you are now. You're practically a whole new person. You look so trimmer. You see your ankle bones in the shape of your calves. But if you can't quite yet, you will. It's all part of the process. All part of the adjustment. Well, it's exciting to buy see new smaller clothes, and the thrill when people compliment you when you're on weight loss. It can be a little scary too. After all, you've been wrapped up in a comfortable cocoon for a fairly long time. You felt safe, invincible almost. Now all of a sudden, you're in a lion like, can you handle it? It's so important that you learn to make this adjustment, because if you don't feel safe, at your goal weight, you just might sabotage your success and go back to your old familiar comfort zone and body. And you may need to ask yourself, why you gained all the weight in the first place? Why do you need to overeat? What was missing in your life that made food so important to you? If you haven't figured any of this out yet, well, this may be a good time. You may have a very close friend you can talk this over with. Or maybe you feel a lot safer by just writing it all down in your journal. Once you start to write, you might be amazed at what you discover about yourself. As long as you understand that you're not nearly losing weight but adjusting to a whole lifestyle change, you have an excellent chance of continued, lasting success. Remember when the Berlin Wall came down? They haven't had to rebuild that. They are surviving the adjustment period. Building a wall is easy because the purpose of a wall is to block something out or lock something in. Breaking down a wall takes more of an adjustment because when there are no walls, there are more choices, more possibilities, and more life. By being willing to break down your walls and step out of your comfort zone into a whole new experience, you are proving that you have what it takes to adapt, to adjust, and most important, to conquer.